When you hear trust the process, what does that mean? I'm going to explain that to you. So in the last year, there's some big moves that have been happening for me. There's been some moves, you know, bigger moves prior to this. But in September, landlord, we've been renting here, lease is up in June of the following year, and had a 5-year lease. Great guy, never had any problems with him, and all of a sudden he wants to raise our rent. He wants to cancel our lease 6 months till the end and raise it by $100 because of the condo fees. And I said to him, I'm pretty sure you can't do that. I'm gonna check in with the landlord and tenancy board, which he couldn't. But what sparked the buying the house was I actually heard in my ear, buy a house. So I tell my husband, he thinks I'm nuts. I'm trying to get a business going, nursery next door. I've already gone casual, you know, but looking back, I know now why this all went down. But we got the house. I was guided. It was easy. It was effortless. You might think this is crazy, but I actually knew that what we were going to pay, and we actually ended up paying within $500. I was actually given that information, and even the realtor doesn't know this story because I think it's a little bit too much for some people. So, but we were guided to get this house because little did I know I was also going to be guided to quit my job. And everything was going great at work. Registered nurse for almost 35 years. In teletriage nursing, I've worked all sorts of different adult areas. I've worked ICU. And then all of a sudden, it was like, Sandra, you know, the manager pulls me into the office. Sandra, I've got some problems with your critical thinking skills. And I'm like, what? Like teletriage nursing? Are you kidding me? Anyways, I know now that was my guides trying to get me out of this job because I needed to stop being a registered nurse to become an intuitive mindset coach, so that's the direction for nursery next door. And this is why it never worked before. So even though it made absolutely no sense to quit a perfectly paying job, I might add, that's exactly what I did. So that's how it happened. And looking back, I now realize that I would never have been approved for a mortgage if I didn't have a job. And as everyone has seen all my wonderful bird and yard animal videos, I'm having a blast at this house. It's like the most fun ever. I've got blue jays and little finches coming up to the table, getting food and water, and it's just like a party central back there. And yeah, I just followed my guidance. So, and this is what I'm talking about. So I'm just going to sort of explain all this come the new year in 2024 and actually put it down in little steps, like a process. Part 1, 2, 3, there'll be multiple parts. And I'm actually going to have this on Nursery Next Door too, because even though I'm calling myself an intuitive mindset coach for expectant new parents, this can help anybody following this information. How did I do what I've been doing over the last 5 years? And it's been a slow, gradual process. I'm self-taught. I follow different spiritual teachers. I get different downloads of information now, and it's a great way to live. So I want to teach people this, and I'm having fun. And I haven't worked in like, I don't know, 9 months. And I still have money coming in. And it doesn't make any sense. But I just want to help people to figure out how to live like this. Life is meant to be fun. Life is not meant to be efforting. And that's just all I gotta say. Have a great day.